In 2018, the first foldable smartphone was unveiled. And no, it wasn't the Samsung Galaxy Fold. It was the Royal FlexPi. Despite its quality issues delaying its store debut by a few months, it was still the first commercially available foldable device. In 2019, Samsung introduced the Galaxy Fold. Even at launch, its design sparked debate, but Samsung was the first major company to bring foldables to the mainstream. That was the beginning of a wave of bold, experimental ideas. Oppo's X from 2021 showcased a rollable screen, a concept Tecno also picked up in 2024. In 2023, Motorola showed off the Riser with a sliding display and even a prototype that could be worn like a bracelet. We have also seen foldables with outward-facing displays and even triple-fold designs, like Xiaomi's or Huawei's. Interestingly, Samsung showcased something similar in 2022, and in 2025 their concept, now called Flex G, received a design refresh, suggesting it might finally hit the market. But many of these earlier concepts will likely never see the light of day, most often because of mechanical reliability issues, especially when motors are involved, which need to stand the test of time, and often they don't. Add modern expectations like water resistance, and it becomes clear that any rollable or sliding design needs surgical level precision. Just look at the price of the Huawei X Fold to understand why companies are cautious with this kind of innovations. Which begs the question, why is this model actually on sale? Is it a statement about China's manufacturing capabilities? A bold attempt to dominate the foldable market with a threefold design? Or maybe it's all just a flashy marketing stunt with no real focus on profit? And of course there are also flip phones, but I have always seen them as more of a curiosity, since they don't really offer any screen real estate advantage over a traditional smartphone. You can only do less on them as they are folded, flipped, whatever. I have been using the Honor Magic V3 for a few months now, and honestly, every time I look at its spine or open it, there is this quiet satisfaction. It still feels like something new. These designs are inching toward their technological limits. The hinge is sturdy, arguably over-engineered, and the crease? I would say it's no longer a visual or tactile issue. Once unfolded, it's incredibly thin, and yet they still managed to squeeze in a 5150 mAh battery and a 3.5 optical zoom-in camera. It could be the perfect smartphone, if not the software hiccups. I have compared it with modern Xiaomi, Sony, OnePlus, Pixel and Samsung phones. Xiaomi's software has always been, let's say, unique, but it's Honor's current system and policy that really irritate with small stuff. I have been waiting for an update that users in the Chinese region already got months ago. Plus, only Europe is promised 6 full years of support, other regions will get less. And every now and then minor bugs creep in. They don't break anything, but they chip away at the phone's premium feel. Ghosting when launching apps, lock screen lag, delayed notifications, all issues that have persisted across several firmware versions. Honor is a smaller player, that's just a fact. Samsung's UI is more mature, with a wealth of fold-specific features. But even Samsung still doesn't offer anything this thin and foldable at the same time, not yet. The most interesting realization? The internal display isn't such a game changer, but once you get used to it, there is no going back. You are telling me I could have a phone with basically the same size and weight and couldn't unfold it? Nonsense. Will the market catch on? Will foldables take over entirely in a few years? And will Apple, the usual trendsetter, finally show us something innovative?
That would break it, wouldn't it?
No, you make a foldable iPhone. It's not something you're thinking about? No?